The truth about the Little Match Girl. The fairy tale, The Little Match Girl, tells a sad story about a young girl who freezes to death on the street because people ignore her. However, the reality is even more tragic and cruel than we imagine. During the Industrial Revolution in Europe, match factories were labor-intensive industries that employed many children, especially young girls, because their labor was cheap. The problem was that matches were made with white phosphorus, a toxic substance. In the absence of industrial safety standards, workers often suffered from chemical poisoning due to the harsh working conditions. When girls were exposed to these toxic substances, their faces would become disfigured and their bodies damaged. Once they could no longer work, employers would fire them without proper compensation or severance pay. Instead, they were given a bundle of matches and sent away. These dismissed girls had to sell matches to survive, clutching their hungry bellies. At that time, children were not adequately protected, and the streets of Europe were filled with such match girls. The Little Match Girl is not just a fairy tale, it is a social critique of the cruel capitalism of that era.